Aliyah Boston was born December 11th, 2001, and is an American professional basketball player for the Indiana Fever of the Women's National Basketball Association, or the WNBA. She plays the power forward and center positions. She was born in St. Thomas, United States Virgin Islands. She attended Worcester Academy in Worcester, Massachusetts, where she was a McDonald's All-American and three-time Massachusetts Gatorade Player of the Year. Boston has won several gold medals representing the United States. Boston led South Carolina to their second national championship in school history in 2022 and was named the NCAA Tournament Most Outstanding Player, or the MOP. That year, she also won Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year honors. Boston won the Lisa Leslie Award as the best center in NCAA women's basketball in 3 consecutive years. On April 1st, 2023, Boston declared for the 2023 WNBA draft. Boston chose to forego her extra year of eligibility granted to the college athletes due to the COVID-19 pandemic. She ended her 4-year collegiate career with a record of 129 wins and 9 losses. Boston was the first overall pick in the WNBA draft on April 10th, 2023, selected by the Indiana Fever. She was born on December 11, 2001 to parents Cleon and Al in St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. Boston fell in love with basketball at age 9 watching her older sister Alexis play. At age 12, Aliyah and Alexis moved from their home in the Virgin Islands to New England to live with their aunt, Janer Haj, and her cousin, Kira Punter. Boston would only see her parents a few times over the following years, mostly to watch Aliyah's AAU basketball games. Quoted by Aliyah Boston, "When I first started playing, it was kind of just for fun. But then I realized how much you could get out of playing. So we've all had faith in God that I could. My goal is to go to college with a scholarship. God has helped us with that." End quote. High school career. Boston attended Worcester Academy in Worcester, Massachusetts, winning Gatorade Massachusetts Player of the Year honors in 2017, 2018, and 2019. Boston led her team to a 24-1 record and a second straight New England Prep School Athletic Council NEPSAC Class A championship in 2019. That year, she was a consensus All-American, averaging 17.3 points, 10.6 rebounds, and 3.2 blocks per game. Boston was selected to play in the McDonald's All-American Game and the Jordan Brand Classic in 2019. A 5-star recruit, Boston was ranked 3rd in the ESPN Hoop Girls 2019 class. Boston committed to Dawn Staley and the South Carolina Gamecocks over University of Connecticut, Ohio State, and Notre Dame, giving the Gamecocks the consensus #1 recruiting class for 2019. Her college career is as follows. Freshman season. In her first game at the University of South Carolina on November the 5th, 2019, Boston posted the first triple-double by a freshman in program history and the first by any NCAA Division I player in her career debut against Alabama State, including a school record tying 10 blocks. Boston helped lead the Gamecocks to a big early season road win at number 4 Maryland, scoring 8 of the team's first 10 points and blocking 5 shots in the opening quarter. In the Paradise Jam, Boston won Reef Division MVP after she had 20 points and 13 rebounds in a win against number 2 Baylor, clinching the tournament championship. On January 20th, Boston notched her 8th double-double of the season, finishing with 12 rebounds and 21 points in a win over number 9 Mississippi State. Boston played a huge role in the number 1 Gamecocks' first ever victory over the UConn Huskies. On February the 10th, capturing her 10th double-double of the year. Against LSU, Boston blocked 5 shots to become the program's all-time freshman blocks leader in a win. Boston would finish the SEC regular season averaging a double-double against SEC competition, that is 13.1 ppg to 10.3 rpg, as the number 1 Gamecocks, 32-1, swept the SEC regular season and tournament championships. Boston was named Consensus Freshman of the Year and was part of the first team in Gamecock history to end the season ranked number 1 in the nation, claiming that spot in both the AP and the US Today coaches poll before the tournament was canceled due to the COVID-19 pandemic lockdowns. Her sophomore season, Boston started off the season hot against the 23rd ranked Iowa State, recording 5 of the team's first 10 points, which included a three-pointer. She then scored 4 of her season-high 13 points off offensive rebounds. Against Florida, Boston continued to show her all-around game when she hit 3 threes and recorded 28 points, 16 rebounds, and 4 blocks, scoring 19 points and 11 rebounds in the first half, and became the 11th fastest Gamecock to score 500 points in her career. On January 10th, in a win at 10th-ranked Kentucky, Boston put up 20 points and 12 rebounds, scoring her 4th double-double of the season and also 7 blocks. She would earn SEC Co-Player of the Week honors. Boston helped secure a 104-82 win over 17th-ranked Arkansas. She finished with 26 points and 16 rebounds. She scored 6 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 blocks in the game's opening 5 minutes. On January 21st, in a win versus Georgia, Boston made history, the program's first triple-double in SEC play, finishing with 16 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 blocks. Against LSU, Boston notched her 3rd straight double-double with 20 points, 14 rebounds, facing a tough double team against Alabama. Boston remained poised and handed out a career-high 6 assists to go with 13 rebounds. In a road game against UConn, Boston completed her 8th double-double on the season, pulling down 15 rebounds, including 8 in the final 15 minutes. Boston was crucial in the Gamecocks' SEC tournament championship win in the semifinals versus Tennessee. Boston scored 15 points and 11 rebounds, and in the finals against Georgia scored 27 points, 10 rebounds. Boston was named SEC Tournament MVP. She recorded double-doubles in all 3 of the Gamecocks games. In her NCAA tournament debut against number 16th seeded Mercer, she would notch a 20-point and 18-rebound game. In the Elite 8 against Texas, Boston scored 6 of her 10 points in the first quarter. Boston had 16 rebounds in the season-ending loss against Stanford and missed a potential game-winning layup at the buzzer as South Carolina lost 66-65. At the conclusion of the season, she was named Lisa Leslie Award winner for a 2nd straight year, was named Consensus First Team All-American, and was named National Player of the Year by The Athletic. Boston is also the first sophomore ever to be named by the College Sports Information Directors of America as its Academic All-American of the Year in Division I women's basketball, being so honored in 2021. Her junior season, on February 24th, she broke the SEC record with her 20th consecutive double-double in the win at Texas A&M. In the Final Four, she had in a win against number 4 Louisville, 15 points and 10 rebounds. In South Carolina's 64-49 national championship win over UConn, Boston had 11 points and 16 rebounds for her 30th double-double of the season. It was the program's 2nd national championship. She was named the NCAA Tournament MOP. Senior season, Boston scored 14 points and grabbed 13 rebounds in North Carolina's 76-71 win at number 2 Stanford. On November the 27th, 2022, Boston suffered a leg injury in a win against Hampton. Her national team career is as follows. Boston has represented the United States at various international competitions, including the 2017 FIBA Under-16 Women's Americas Championship, 2018 Summer Youth Olympics, 2018 FIBA Under-17 Women's Basketball World Cup, and 2019 FIBA Under-19 Women's Basketball World Cup, winning gold each time. She was named MVP of the FIBA Americas U16 Championship. Boston also won gold at the 2021 FIBA Women's America Cup.